Hey y'all, so today is kind of my day off from the tour. I decided in the middle of my planning that I would like to have a stretch of maybe 2 days or so where I got away from the tour, got to check out one of the other cities that the race didn't go through, get to see some cool sights, some of the other stuff that is in Europe that that interests me. So I am in Geneva, Switzerland. It is a comfortable 75, 78, somewhere in that range degrees. Nice. It's nice out. Cloudy, but not rainy. You see behind me the big dome here. This is the CERN facilities, CERN. Some of you guys might know where that is. Recently, they've been in the news, like in the past 10 years or so, they've been in the news about their research and work with antimatter. There was a big big controversy in the science community about the idea that they were going to create a black hole and destroy the Earth by creating antimatter, and that's not what happened. It didn't happen at all. Others might know it because this facility over here, actually, where I'm about to go, is actually the birthplace of the internet. The World Wide Web was created, or at least the idea and the beginning work for it was started right here. So yeah, that's one of the things I'm checking out today. Let's go see what they got to offer. So behind me here you'll see a sculpture called Wondering the Immeasurables. It's got all sorts of mathematical and scientific equations, as well as the names and discoveries of many great mathematicians and scientists over the years. It really is cool. It's full of history. This is really cool, guys. This is really cool. Check this out. This is a miniature portion of the particle accelerators that they have going underground here. There's something like 23 miles worth of these particle accelerators underground. Now this is where they take the elements that they make the antimatter out of, or from, and they use these right here to accelerate. And so inside of there's a series of spiraling magnets and whatnot. I don't really understand entirely, but designed to pull on the electric charge of the elements, and it would accelerate it at very near light speed, getting up to within fractions of percentages away from the speed of light. And when those elements hit, they hit with enough impact to create antimatter. The universe of particles. Let's see what's inside. I'll be very quiet. It's dark in here and it's hard to see a little bit. This place is pretty cool. So much science going on. Well, that was pretty cool. I know that you guys couldn't really see much of what was going on there. There were a bunch of exhibits talking about the research that they're doing here, the types of work, what they've discovered, what they've learned, what they're trying to prove, what they've disproven, some of that stuff. It was pretty cool. Yeah, they had several different pods where you could interact with and like actually move touchscreens to look at some of the research they've done and where they're doing it and how it works. Yeah, it was cool. So here's an image of the facilities and the particle accelerator ring around the city. 27 kilometers, I think is what they actually said it was. You can see simulations of where the elements are going around, and sometimes in different directions because there are more than one tunnels. And they will collide, I believe, down there. The inside of a particle accelerator. So at first glance, These, by the way, these are storage tapes where they've electronically stored the data for the collisions and tests that they've run, or at least where they used to. At first glance, this looks like this would be, from the 70s, the 80s. These are pretty big size things. You would think, just by appearance, that they're old. These are from 2005 to 2014. Each of these tapes stores over 1 terabyte of data, and supposedly within that time span, or within a year, they use 50,000 of these. Alright, so this is the main entrance to the United Nations building. To actually get inside, here you can see the line for security. It cost $15 to go in, well, 15 francs. I am not really feeling like spending that much to go in for a few minutes, considering there's nothing going on and all the tours are filled. I won't be able to go on the tour. So this is about the best it's going to get. I'll go back up to the front where those flags were and see how close I can get, but looks like we won't be going in today. Oh well. Well, we made it here at least. Got to see the building. Alright, this is the front. The long stretch of flags. Can you spot the American flag? It's over here. There it is. A nice reminder that while we are strong, great, we have things off so well off in our country, we are just one of many. It is important for us to remember that. Hey, if you're interested in hearing some more about my trip and just some of the things I've experienced and seen and learned while I've been over here, look out for a part 2 video tonight. It will only have audio with background images, but I'll talk to you guys more about some of the stuff I've seen and done.